Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Givaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Givaradhari.
Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Givaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Givaradhari.
Yashodanandana Bhajana Narayana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Bhajana Narayana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Janasira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Janasira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur,
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Who you are, understanding where are you coming from, understanding where are you headed for, how, for different types of activities, there's going to be different types of punishment. Just like all of you know, if you don't follow, for example, the speed limit on the highway, you'll get a ticket, or if you don't put the seatbelt on, you can get a ticket, etc. So similarly, from this Vedas, especially the Srimad Bhagavatam, from the 5th canto, we understand how, for different types of sinful activities, one engages, one receives different type of punishment. So we must cultivate the Vedic knowledge also. And when we cultivate the human Vedic knowledge, we understand Kamasa Indriya Priti Lavo Jivata Yavata Jivasa Tattva Jigyasa. That is, do not waste this valuable human life like the cats and dogs, but rather utilize the rare human body for a happy purpose, for a happy ending, or for serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Hare Krishna, can you hear me? Everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, thank you everyone for joining, and we'll start now. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo 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 Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. All right, so going to share my screen. If you have Bhagavad Gita as it is with you, then you can read from there. And if you don't have, then I'll share the screen shortly. So we are reading so far from chapter 10, and today is sloka number 12 and 13. Okay. So let's look at chapter 10, because a lot of you joining after long gap. And I'd request everyone, if you can be on camera to more attention. You'll have attention because you'll not do anything. And if you cannot, then you can just stay on without camera. Okay. All right. So this chapter is called chapter 10, opulence of the absolute. And essentially, which means that in this chapter, we will learn different opulence of Krishna. So what is opulence? Means what we possess, right? So like in our case, whatever we possess, our power, beauty, money, influence, knowledge is our opulence. So Krishna also has the similar, but his opulence is, we will learn what it is. So Krishna says that I'm going to tell you, Arjun, knowledge which you never had, and from this better you will not get anything better than this. So we'll recap this initial slokas. If each of you can read one sloka translation, I have already shared the screen, just translation. So start with text number 1, and we are 6 people. So I'll start one, and then next person, you can unmute and speak, or you can raise your hand and I can call your name, whatever works. Okay. Text number 1. Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Listen again, O mighty Arjuna, because you are my dear friend. For your benefit, I shall speak to you further, giving knowledge that is better than what I have already explained." Next one, who wants to read?
Hare Krishna. I will read,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Pitu. Yes, correct. Mm.
Neither the host of demigod nor the great sages know my origin or opulences. For in every respect, I am the source of the demigods and sages.
Thank you. Okay, next. Sarvesh Prabhuji.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So how he who knows me as the unborn, as the beginningless, as the supreme Lord of all the worlds, he only undiluted among men is freed from all sins.
Okay, next. 4 and 5.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Vinay. Hare Krishna.
Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the sense, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame, and infamy. All these various qualities of living beings are created by me alone.
Thank you. 6. Hetal Mataji to read.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
The
Krishna.
seven great sages, and before them 4 other great sages, and the progenitors of mankind come from me, born from my mind, and all the living beings populating the various planets descend from them.
Thank you. 7. I can read 7th and then we go again series. One who is factually convinced of this opulence, mystic power of mind, is unalloyed in unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. So one who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mind engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. Okay, 8.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I will read.
Yes.
I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts.
Perfect. 9.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one and conversing about me.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. This is Loka 10th. Anyone?
Can I read?
Okay.
Hare Krishna. To
Hare
those who
Krishna.
are constantly devoted in serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me.
Thank you, Mantaji. This is the last one from last week.
Should I pro-
Yes, please go ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
so to show them special mercy, I dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the sun lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance.
Sorry. So far, this was till 11. So let's see what it is coming here. So first opulence, Krishna is sitting. First sloka is just he's saying that I'm going to speak something to you, Arjun, right? And pay attention. When you we pay attention, then you'll learn something from today. Last week it was a nice discussion we had. Okay, so he just says, Krishna says, I'm giving you better knowledge. Now, why he's giving knowledge to Arjun only? Because he is a friend, you know. Now, next, first knowledge he gives, neither host of demigod nor any great sage know my origin and opulence. So Arjun can say, oh no, I have learned from sages about you. You know, what's the big deal? So Krishna is saying, no, no, no. This knowledge you will not get from anyone. Either Brahma, even Brahma doesn't know, demigod, any demigod, Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, nobody knows this. Because why? So Arjun can say, why nobody knows? Because I am the source of everyone. So if he is the source of everyone, how can anybody know about him perfectly? They know a little bit, but not complete. Next one is saying, so why, the question could be, why you are source of everything, Krishna? So then Krishna is saying, oh, because I am unborn and everyone else is born. So everyone is born from Krishna. So of course Krishna should be unborn because there is no one who gave birth to Krishna. Beginningless. And Krishna Janmashtami is coming, right? It's going to be contradictory. But it's not. Because somebody can say, no, no, no. What about Yasudeva, Vasudeva and Devaki, right? What about Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maya? So that's a different topic. But so right now, Krishna is saying, I'm unborn, so we should take it. You know, just wait for it. And then he says, I'm supreme Lord of all the world. And one who understands that is undiluted and free from all the sins. Now, next one can say, all right, I understand that everything comes from you and you are the main person in this world. But then what about qualities people have, right? Like qualities like intelligence, knowledge, freedom, all these qualities which we have, right? Everything, good or bad, everything you see here. What is the bad things? Doubt and delusion is bad, considered bad. Distress is bad. Fear is bad. You know, infamy is bad. So a lot of bad things also listed and a lot of good things also listed. And Krishna says, is created by me alone. He doesn't say anyone else. He says alone. It's not that there is any competitor, you know, another company selling the same thing now. Saying just alone, sole proprietorship, right? Now in next sloka, let me clear this drawing. So next sloka, sixth one. He's saying, explain. Last week we were discussing. So Krishna is there. From Krishna, Brahma comes. Okay. From Krishna, Chatus Kumaras, Sanak Sanatan, Sanat Kumar. So 4 Kumaras comes, and then 14 Manus and 7 Rishis. So how you understand? This is the administrative structure of Krishna. Like you have a prime minister, then you have a sometime, you know, what do you call, vice prime minister, or what do you call in India? Assistant of prime minister is something can say, just when prime minister not there. Nowadays in India don't have that. But there is someone below him, Prime Modi, and then cabinet of ministers. So there are different ministries and then cabinet with the ministers who had. And likewise you have system, and they are fixed most of time. The number of ministries are most of time fixed. Any government comes after 5 years will follow the same thing. Here Krishna has the same system. There is Brahma, Chatuskumaras, Manus, and 7 Rishis. So how many total? 18 and 7, 25. Right? So these 25 is coming from Brahma. Brahma also gives rise to, and of course enacted by Krishna, but I'm giving you this. This is the total 25 members cabinet. Okay. Brahma also gives rise to Rudra. Right? And Vishnu is source of Brahma. Right? Vishnu is the source of Brahma. From the navel of Vishnu, Brahma comes. So Krishna to Vishnu, Vishnu to Brahma, Brahma to Rudra, and Rudra to all these 25 people, Brahma to all these 25 people. This is the system, fixed system. So Krishna is saying, in 6th slokas, that I have created all this system, right? Because you have to give evidence how you are the source of everything. Then you have to explain how I am the source. Now, Krishna is saying, one who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mine will not run away and here and there, right? Once you know that I have a big boss who is my friend, then you don't have to run anywhere, right? Like suppose if prime minister or a owner of the company is your friend, then why you should you worry to HR or go to finance? Why you care? You are convinced, okay, I have a friend who is the head of it. That's it. So similarly, once we know Krishna is the source of everything, just like he explained, Krishna is saying you don't run away anywhere, right? Because doubts are clear. Then he explains, somebody can say, oh, all that he explained is the material world, right? Brahma, Rudra is all material world creation. Krishna says, no, no, no. Even spiritual world is my creation. I am the source. Not just material world, but the spiritual also. Everything. And if somebody can say, no, no, something is left in between. Material world, spiritual world, there is something in between. Krishna said, no, no, everything emanates from me. So there is nothing left. And wise who perfectly know this, what they do? Engage in my devotional service, worship me with all their hearts. And what happens to them when they do that? Thoughts of my pure devotee dwell in me, and their lives are fully devoted to my service. And they derived, so what they get? They after doing all this, if someone gives everything life to Krishna, everything in their life to Krishna, and just engage their body in the service of Krishna, do they get frustrated or lose everything in life? Because generally, if we give everything, there is nothing left. Krishna says, no, no, no. They get something. They derive what? Great satisfaction and bliss. So they get a biggest thing which everyone looking for, satisfaction and happiness and bliss, right? And not only that, suppose if one person gets happiness, then either other people around you become your enemy or jealous, or you become jealous of someone else who got better money than you or position. But that does not happen with deities. They get satisfaction and bliss, and then they discuss with each other about Krishna. They are not envious. Oh, Krishna is mine, Krishna is not yours. No, no. Let's discuss about Krishna. So they are not envious. So this is the last sloka, and then I'll move on to the next one for today. So this is 10th sloka. Krishna is saying, so once somebody can say, oh, they get satisfaction and bliss after doing all that, and they discuss with each other about Krishna. So what happens? They just do that? That's their job? No, no, no. Krishna is saying, no, they are devoted to me, serve me with love. I give them understanding by which they can come to Krishna. So it's not that we are sitting somewhere in Mumbai or Delhi or in US or in Lucknow or in any city, any city you are. It's not that you are going to live eternally there and you just keep talking, right? No. By doing this activity, there is a future result, which is we go back to Krishna. Why we go back to Krishna? That's another chapter. Okay. And will come in our subsequent chapters. So 11th chapter, to show them a special mercy, Krishna is saying, I dwell in their heart and destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge darkness born of ignorance. And why Krishna is saying this? Because somebody can say, no, in this world we are so ignorant, we cannot even concentrate our mind for a few minutes. How we will able to do anything for Krishna? Like it's very hard, and we don't see Krishna personally. You can say Mayavadis say, this is all murtis, and there is no activity like physically we do. So somebody will say, oh, I don't see Krishna. But then Krishna is saying, no, no, I am in your heart. I am dwelling in your heart by super soul, and I'll give you mercy, a special mercy. And what it does, that mercy, it will destroy your ignorance. And so basically you get right knowledge about Krishna. And that's the next step. Now today we are going to understand next step after this. What happens? So Arjun has a lot of questions. Okay. So let's read 12 to 13. Who wants to read this? Yes. Sorry. Just a minute. Give me a close this WhatsApp thing. Okay.
Arjuna was Param Brahma, Param Dham, Pavitram, Param Bhavan, Visham Shashat, Siddham, Bhadi, Devamadam, Ahoshat, Swam, Vishwas, Sarve, Devanarsi, Naradasta, Asito, Devalo, Vyasa, Savishi, में Arjun said, "You are the supreme personality of Godhead, the ultimate abode, the purest, the absolute truth. You are the eternal, transcendental, original person, unborn, the greatest. All the great sages such as Narada, Asura, Devala, and Vyasa confirm this truth about you. Now you yourself are declaring it to me." Purpose. In this two verses, supreme is different from the individual soul. Arjun, after hearing the essential four verses, Bhagavad Gita in this chapter becomes completely free from all doubts and accepted as Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. He is at once boldly declares, "You are a Param Brahma, the supreme. You are the Param Brahma, the supreme personality of Godhead." Sri Krishna stated that he is the originator of everything and everyone. Every demigod and every human being is dependent on him. Men and demigods, out of ignorance, think that they are absolute and independent of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That ignorance is removed perfectly by the discharge of devotional service. This has already been explained in the previous verse by the Lord. Now, by His grace, Arjuna is accepting Him as the supreme truth in concordance with the Vedic injection. It is not that because Krishna is Arjuna is flattering him by calling him the supreme personality of Godhead, the absolute truth. Whatever Arjuna say in these two verses is confirmed by the Vedic truth. Vedic injunctions affirms that only one who takes to devotional service to the Supreme Lord can understand him, whereas others cannot. Each and every word of this verse spoken by Arjuna is confirmed by Vedic injection. That the Supreme Brahma is the rest of everything, and Krishna has already explained that everything is resting on him. The Mukunda Upanishad shows that the Supreme Lord in whom everything is resting can be realized only thinking of him. This constant thinking of Krishna is Smarnam, one of the methods of devotional service. It is only by devotional service to Krishna that one can understand his position and get rid of his material body. In the Vedas, Supreme Lord is accepted as the purest of pure. One who understands that Krishna is the purest of the pure can become purified from all sinful acts. One cannot be disinfected from sinful activities unless he surrenders unto the Supreme Lord. Arjuna acceptance of Krishna as the supreme pure complies with the injection of Vedic literature. This is also confirmed by great personalities of whom Narada is the chief. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and one should always meditate upon him and enjoys one transcendental relationship with him. He is the supreme existence. He is free from bodily needs, birth and death. Not only those, Arjuna confirmed this, but all the Vedic literatures, the Puranas and history, all Vedic literatures, Krishna is thus described, and the Supreme Lord himself also says in the fourth chapter, although I am unborn, I appear on this earth to establish religious principles. He is the supreme origin. He has no cause, for he is the cause of all causes, and everything is emanating from him. This perfect knowledge can be had by the grace of the Supreme Lord. Here Arjuna expresses himself through the grace of Krishna. If we want to understand Bhagavad Gita, we should accept the statement, these two verses. This is called Parampara system, acceptance of the disciplic succession. Unless one is in the disciplic succession, he cannot understand Bhagavad Gita. It is not possible by so-called academic education. Unfortunately, those proud of their academic education, despite so much evidence in Vedic literature, stick to their obstinate conviction that Krishna is an ordinary person. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. So this is very important. So after Arjun listen what Krishna said, and if we listen like this, somebody, suppose if you have a friend, and your friend says, you know that your friend is great, but if the friend itself started glorifying himself, oh, I'm the origin of everything comes from me, people want to understand me, will I give them knowledge from their heart, and then you may think, oh, this person is just self-glorifying, right? Because he's just self-promoting, branding, nowadays called personal branding. So Arjun did not take that way, because somebody can say, oh, Krishna, just like Prabhupada is mentioning, Krishna is friend of Arjuna, and it's a friendly talk, and then, Krishna is telling to his friend, because friend will listen and he will never oppose to him, and whatever he says, he is not questioning. So, but Arjun is saying, I agree what you are saying, I agree, because why? Let's read again, that is translation. So Arjun first confirms. I will read Sanskrit also, it's very nice one, you can also try to remember. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashwatam Divyam Adidevam Majam Vibhum, Aurasya Mrasya Sarve Devarshi Naradatastata, Asito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. Arjuna said, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the ultimate abode, the purest, the absolute truth. You are eternal, transcendental, original portion, the unborn, the greatest. All the great sages, such as Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa, confirm this truth about you. And now you yourself are declaring it to me. So, Arjun is here referring to great people who said the same thing what Krishna is saying. So he's corroborating, confirming, or you can say validating what you're saying is correct. So it's not that out of mental, friendship, or he's just thinking, oh, he's a nice person and he's my friend, he's my relative, Krishna, I'm listening to you. No. He's very academically thinking that, oh, the great sages, the compiler of the Vedas, Vyasadeva, Devala, Asita, Narada, all these are great personalities, say same thing about you. Therefore, I accept what you say. And that's how we should also think and take things, right? That one of the thing I used to teach about this career development courses, where when we used to talk about hobbies, like your hobbies, what you're good at, what you are good at. So many times we write many things about good at. We think, oh, I'm good at singing, or I'm good at speaking or writing. And that is like the kids start like writing about them like from maybe age of 5. No, not age of 5, but like class 5, you can say. After class 5, they start writing, okay, I'm good at this, that. And if you ask them, how do you know you're good at it? And they'll say, oh, in my school I wrote an essay competition, I was the first prize, or I participated in dance competition in my school time, so I was very good at it. No. So then say, oh, my teacher used to say I'm very good at math or science. And then you ask, okay, who is your teacher? Who were the people who were judging your dance competition? And then you find those people were not qualified to tell someone you are good at it, because they themselves were not good at it. So how can they judge or award someone something? So that's why most of those claims which people make about hobbies or I'm good at this is false, because there is no evidence to show it, or the people who gave them those awards and recognitions are not qualified to give. But in this case, that's why Arjuna is referring to big people, Vyasa, Narada. These are very great personalities who are saying, Krishna, you are great. Similarly, if suppose um, Asa Bhosle or Lata Mangeshkar says you are a good singer, then it makes sense because they are the best in the field, right? Right? Sonu Nigam or any kind of big singer who is recognized worldwide says you are good at singing or you're good at dancing, then you can say, oh yes, I can take that word. But if someone in your school saying you are very good, you have to be careful because that could be just flattery, nothing to do with, or they just want to motivate you, but nothing real there. It's all just words. But that's what Arjuna is confirming. So we'll go to the next one, 14. He will further confirm. Who wants to read this one? 14.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
व्यक्तिं विदुर्देव न दानवा. Oh Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Arjuna and nature is not known in the demigods so vast of the modern world. I agree have understood that same thing is not, and that is the perfect one. One should therefore follow the path of Arjuna, receive the path of Bhagavad Gita, as in the 4th chapter, Parampara system of discipline success. For the understanding of Bhagavad Gita was lost, and the Krishna established system with because he considered Arjuna his intimate friend and devotee. Therefore, as stated in our introduction to Gita, Bhagavad Gita should be understood in the Parampara system. The exercise by Arjuna is to be emulated. Then we can understand the essence of Bhagavad Gita, and then only can we understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Okay, you can read this one also, Prabhu. 15.
Okay.
Okay, we lost your voice. I cannot hear you. Anybody else can hear him? Prabhu? No.
No,
The
Prabhu.
Supreme Lord Krishna.
No, not audible.
Your voice is interrupting, Prabhu. We lost almost everything in last 1 minute.
The Supreme Lord. Now is it okay?
Yes.
Better.
Supreme Lord Krishna can be known by persons who are in a relationship with him through the discharge of devotional service, like Arjuna and his followers. Persons of demoniac or atheistic mentality cannot know Krishna. Mental speculation that leads one away from the Supreme Lord is a serious sin. And one who does not know Krishna should not try to comment on Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the statement of Krishna, and since it is the science of Krishna, It should be understood from Krishna as Arjuna understood it. It should not be received from atheistic persons. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 1 to 11, Vadanti tat tattvas vidas tattvam yaj jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagwaniti sabdyate. The supreme truth is realized in three aspects as impersonal Brahman, the localized Paramatma, and at last the supreme personality of Godhead. So, at the last stage of understanding the absolute truth, one comes to the supreme personality of Godhead. A common man, or even a liberated man who has realized impersonal Brahman or localized Paramatma, may not understand God's personality. Such men, therefore, may endeavor to understand the supreme person from the verses of Bhagavad Gita, which are being spoken by this person, Krishna. Sometimes the impersonalists accept Krishna as Bhagwan or they accept his authority. Yet many liberated persons cannot understand Krishna as Purushottama, the supreme person. Therefore, Arjuna addresses him as Purushottama. Yet one still may not understand that Krishna is the father of all living entities. Therefore, Arjuna addresses him as Bhut Bhavana. And if one comes to know him as the father of all living entities, still one may not know him as the supreme controller. Therefore, he is addressed here as Bhutesa, the supreme controller of everyone. And even if one knows Krishna as the supreme controller of all living entities, still one may not know that he is the origin of all the demigods. Therefore, he is addressed herein as Deva Deva, the worshipful god of all demigods. And even if one knows him as the worshipful god of all demigods, one may not know that he is the supreme proprietor of everything. Therefore, he is addressed as Jagatpati. Thus, the truth about Krishna is established in this verse by the realization of Arjuna, and we should follow in the footsteps of Arjuna to understand Krishna as he is.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, so Arjun said that I totally accept as truth that all you have told me, because neither the demigod nor demon or Lord can understand your personality. And in next sloka, a lot of words came, right? Purushottama, Bhuta Bhavana, Bhuteshu, Deva Deva, Jagatpate. So different level of understanding Prabhupada is explaining. Purushottama means supreme person, right? So supreme person means the one who is supreme amongst all living entities. So that's level 1. Now from there, Bhuta Bhavana, right? Bhuta Bhavana. So some people may not accept Krishna as a person. For them, Krishna is presenting himself as a, here Arjuna is telling Krishna as Bhuta Bhavana. So everything which exists, Bhuta, is Krishna. Bhutisa, Bhutesha. So next step, the supreme amongst all the things which exist is Krishna. And Deva Deva. So there are demigods. So they are Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha. So he is Deva of all the demigods. Deva Deva. And then somebody will say, oh, so what about the whole cosmic manifestation? So Jagatpate. He is the proprietor of everything. Bhutisa, controller, proprietor, and maintainer. So he is everything. That's what Arjuna is confirming that here by his statements. So we'll go to the next sloka. And please announce yourself if you want to read. 16.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, please.
Vaktum arhase shana divyah atma vibhutatayah yavir vidhutivir lokan imams tvam vyapye tistasi. Please tell me in detail of your divine opulence by which you pervade all these worlds. Purport. In this verse, it appears that Arjuna is already satisfied with his understanding of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead Krishna. By Krishna, is Arjuna has first intellect and whatever else a person may have, and through all these agencies, he has understood Krishna to be Supreme Personality of the Godhead. For him, there is no doubt, yet he is asking Krishna to explain his all-pervading nature. People in general and the impersonalist in particular concern themselves mainly with all-pervading nature of the Supreme. So Krishna is asking Arjuna is asking Krishna how he exists in all pervading aspects through his different energies. One should know that this is being asked by Arjuna on behalf of common people.
Yes.
Shall I
You
read
just hold
further?
on. You can read another one, but hold on for 2 minutes. So this is sloka which just Mataji read. One can say Gita should end here because Krishna agreed that you are everything, and then but he's asking, no, give me the detail. So what is to be in your detail? If you are convinced of something, then why do you care about detail? And Prabhupada is explaining why, because he is especially asking for people who don't believe Krishna is a person, he is a supreme personality of Godhead. A lot of people don't believe. They believe that he is all pervading. There are some nature which is all pervading. They believe in something as nature, but they don't believe that nature is a person and Krishna. So these impersonalists, Mayavadis, for them, Arjuna is asking Krishna, tell me in detail. Because unless give you detail, these people will still remain confused. So that's next sloka. He will ask more. So you can read Mataji, 17.
Katham vidyam aham yogim त्वं सदा यं केषु केषु च भावेषु चित्योऽसि भगवान् Maya. O Krishna, O Supreme Majestic, Mystic, how shall I constantly think of you? And how shall I know you? In what various forms are you to be remembered? O Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport. As it is stated in the previous chapter, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead is covered by his Yoga Maya. Only surrendering souls and devotees can see him. Now Krishna is convinced that Arjuna is convinced that his friend Krishna is Supreme Godhead, but he wants to know that the general process by which all pervading lords can be understood by a common man. Common men include the demons and atheists. Atheists cannot know Krishna because he is guarded by his Yoga Maya energy. Again, these questions are asked by Arjuna on their behalf. The superior devotee is concerned not only for his own understanding but for the understanding of all mankind. So Arjuna, out of his mercy, because he is Vaishnava, a devotee, and is opening for common man the understanding of all pervasiveness of the Supreme Lord. He addresses Krishna specially as Yogin because Sri Krishna is a master of the Yoga Maya energy, by which he is covered and uncovered to the common man. The common man who has no love for Krishna cannot always think of Krishna. Therefore, he has to think materially. Arjuna is considering the mode of thinking of the materialistic person of this world. The world Keshu Keshu, so Bhavashu refers to words Keshu Keshu ka Bhavasu refers to material nature. The word Bhava means physical things. Because materialistic cannot understand Krishna spiritually, they are advised to concentrate the mind on physical things and try to see how Krishna is manifested by physical representation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So basically, as Prabhupada explained that next question Arjun had, oh, somebody can say, okay, I want to understand Krishna and think of him, remember him, then what is the process? And somebody can say, I want to see Krishna, then what are the various forms you can see Krishna and remember him? That's what Arjuna asked directly from Krishna. Okay, so next is sloka. Who wants to read this one? 18.
I will read, Prabhu.
Yes.
विस्तारेणात्मानो योगं विभूतिं च जनार्दन भूया कथय तृप्तिर्हि श्रीनिवातो नास्ति मे मृतम्. O Janardana, again, please describe in detail the mystic power of your opulences. I have never satiated in hearing about you. For the more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your words. A purport, a similar statement was made to Shuta Goswami by the reeds of Naimisharanya headed by Shonaka. The statement is Vayam tu na viprayama uttama sloka vikrame yachravatam rasa jnanam sadhu sadhu pade pade. One can never be satiated even though one continuously hears the transcendental pastime of Krishna, who is glorified by excellent prayers. Those who have entered in the transcendental relationship with Krishna relish at every step the descriptions of the pastimes of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.19. Thus, Arjuna is interested in hearing about Krishna and specifically how he remains as the all-pervading Supreme Lord. Now, as far as Amrutam nectar is concerned, any narration of statement concerning Krishna is just like nectar. And this nectar can be perceived by practical experience. Modern stories, fiction, and histories are different from the transcendental pastimes of the Lord in that one will tire the hearing mundane stories, but one never tires of hearing about Krishna. It is for this reason only that the history of whole universe is replete with reference to the pastimes of incarnation of Godhead. The Puranas are histories of bygone ages that relate the pastimes of the various incarnations of Lord. In this way, the reading matter remains forever fresh despite repeated readings. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Ritu. So now Arjun is saying, Krishna can say, you already know about me. We have been friends from many years, we grew up together. We are now at the time of battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna's age was close to 96 years, 94 or 96 years. So they know from decades. And Krishna can say, oh, why you want to know again? You already know. So Arjun is saying, no, it's always fresh. I want to hear again and again and again because it is very nice. Now we have Narsimha movie, Mahavatar Narsimha. A lot of us have heard about Narsimha in our childhood or Narsimha's Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad pastime. But now when we go, and we devotees, with ISKCON, we hear about Prahlad Maharaj almost every year or a week, or Narsimha and Prahlad. But when we got to see the movie, I went to see the movie here in US, and I'm sure some of you have gone seen. So when you see the movie, you see like everything is again fresh, and you're curious. Okay, how did that happen? What was there? So it's always fresh compared to if you would have read once Mahatma Gandhi's life, you don't want to read again because there is nothing new in it. It's okay, same thing. But you can read Bhagavad Gita again and again. You can read Bhagavatam again and again. You hear about Krishna's Janmashtami birth every year. Oh, Vasudeva Devaki comes out jail. Vasudeva takes him to the Yamuna, goes to Gokula, kills all the demon, and you can keep hearing again and again, and it remains fresh. Okay. How many of you seen Nasimha movie? It's Mahavatar, the animated movie. No? Any?
Tomorrow planning to watch. I didn't get ticket. Houseful here. So.
Okay. So you should go with family and your kids, whoever has kids, if they are more than 5 year old, then you should go with kids. It's a wonderful movie. It's balanced with everything. It has everything in it. And you want to see again. Actually, I want to see it again because it was so fast went. I couldn't get everything. But the movie is very, very much touching a lot of points, and especially it is directly coming from Bhagavatam. This time is not deviated anywhere. It's just as it is. Even the statements are directly from Bhagavatam. Like the statements which Prahlad or Hiranyakashipu or Narasimha is speaking. And it's a super hit movie now. It's in worldwide release all over the world. And of course in India it's hit. And in US also it's going full house. Actually we couldn't get ticket for a week and then we got a ticket. So everyone wants to see it because nowadays people want to see fiction movies here, there, and why not listen real histories? And yeah, it's very nice. It is fresh. So that's what I would say. Always Krishna's pastime is always fresh, and that's why Arjun want to hear it again. 20. This is the last sloka we'll read. Who wants to read this one? No, 19, not 20. This is going to be last one. Or we can take question answer. It's already little more time because next week we can start from Bhagavan Uvacha. Krishna will speak. Now we have Arjun asked a lot of questions, clarification, and from next week means Janmashtami, right? So maybe
Yes.
Janmashtami we may not have class because I have services in temple. I have been given service to cook for almost 2,000 people. We are making preps here in Boston. So there are going to be 4,000 people coming for Boston Janmashtami. So we have
Are you
cooking service. Yes, it's very big festival. So yes, any questions? So next week we may not have classes because of that. Because Saturday is Janmashtami, Sunday is Srila Prabhupada Vyasa Puja, his birthday, Srila Prabhupada's birthday. So please go to local temples before we go to questions and spend your time, do some service. Okay, let's take the questions now. Or even you can say realization thoughts if you have any. Yes. Yes, Vinay. Hare Krishna. Can you hear me?
We studied out when the soul leaves the body. Then we studied that in different shastras that body is get according to its karma, it is get punished in the by the Yamraj. So in the Lord also explained that the soul does not even by it is burned by or it is give any pain, and it is the soul does not feel anything. But though only body feel these all pain, whatever this thing goes on. But
Yes.
what does it have concern when the soul is only going to the different lokas and according to its karma? Then how does it feel? These all what punishment does it is giving, or what type of goodness does it is happening with him?
Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing. There is no question, right? There was no question there, right? So I could hear some, but what I understood, Vinay was saying that the body changes and soul goes to different body, and the body suffers the reactions and actions of karmas, and likewise that's what Krishna explained. Is there any question I missed, or I just want to be sure that I'm not missing any question?
My question is this only that if in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord had or Krishna has told that the soul does not, it can't be burned, it can't be
Yes.
it can't be hit by any, cut by anything. So the soul only moves to the different lokas. But in our shastras, we study that just like in Garud Purana, that it is when it goes to Amraj according to his karma, in different lokas.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Got it. Okay, so your point is, so soul does not go through anything. You can't burn it. You cannot punish the soul. So when in our shastras, the mention of different punishment after death, Yamaraj bounds you, takes you to the different part. I think it's a canto 5th or 6th. It's a whole detail of what happens there. How do you go through? And whole detail is there. So let me share the whiteboard. I hope I can share. I'm not seeing whiteboard option. Okay, I have whiteboard option. Okay, so all of we know that there are two bodies. Do you know in our body there is two bodies? Right? So one, you right now see me. You see me, right? Like my physical body, earth, air, water, ether, fire, Pancha Mahabhut. You can see me. So suppose this is the person, look, the soul, right? So then you have this physical body, physical body, which you see it now, which is made up of 5 elements. So this dies, this goes to death, and then soul exits, soul goes out of it. But does soul is alone? No. There is called gross body, which is this 5 elements body, and this is called subtle body. Subtle body, which is what? 3 things in there. Mind, intelligence, and ego. This is called subtle body, which goes with the soul. Soul is in there, but the body is subtle. It is mind is there, your intelligence is there, your ego is with it. So actually, if you see, nowadays it's interesting. You should know. Even within this body, you have physical body, I have physical body. But there is something called, so you can treat it. Any problem comes, you can have some treatment, surgery, and get removal, like, take care of it. But there is something now, new things coming out called mental health, problem with mind. So body may be healthy by clinic, clinically you're good, but the mentally people are like dead, almost like depressed. Everything goes bad. If you understand the anatomy of the brain, it is nice. They have MRI, normal, but the person is mentally ill. The mind is disturbed. And because of disturbance of the mind, because the mind controls all 5 organs of senses of the body, 5 senses of the body, the whole body is disturbed. So that's why this mental health problem is a good evidence that there is subtle body in this body, which is not happy, then you're not happy. Doesn't matter whether I give you rasgulla, gulab jamun, shandesh. If your mind is not happy or healthy, then you cannot enjoy things. Because it's not just tongue or brain or just that. So there is something called subtle body. And that's what Vinay was referring, goes through this punishment. Because everything we feel, suppose if I abuse you, where you feel pain? In your mind. You get agitated. I didn't touch you. I'm on the phone. and I'm talking to you. I didn't touch you. I didn't hurt you, but by my words you get hurt, right? Or I just texted you. Forget about speaking. Oh, somebody, I texted you and saying, oh, you are a bad person. Oh, you feel very much pain and your body is shivering. You are angry. Why this person is calling me bad? Reaction, immediate. And where it is? It is in your mind and intelligence and ego. Sometimes our ego get hurts. And it's like, oh, even forget about texting. If a third person comes and told you, hey, Purushottam told this thing about you, oh, you are angry at me without even verifying what the person told is right or wrong. Because the person is thinking, oh, how can this person tell me about this? No, my ego is hurt. I don't like this. This person is always criticizing me. So, this subtle body goes through soul with Yamaraj, suffers all the reactions and actions, and when the suitable time comes, you get a physical body. And that is, and actually, subtle punishment is worse than the physical. And it is said, if somebody hits you, that pain is only for few hours or few weeks. But if somebody hits you by words, then that pain is for your lifetime. That is more deeper. You cannot get healed because it's so painful. So the subtle form of pain is more intense than the gross form of pain, right? Just like physical separation is not that worse, but emotional separation, you may be living in the same house, but the husband and wife is not happy with each other. They are physically together, but emotionally away. They are not together. So that is more painful than just being in other cities, fine. But if they are emotionally connected, a subtle manner, then it is more happy situation, right? So we know all that, but actually, since we don't have education and knowledge, we don't remember when the time comes, right? Like when situation comes, we think, oh no, this is all body. If somebody hits my body, that's it. But no, the pain at the subtle level is more painful and very crazy. Does that make sense, Vinay? Hare Krishna.
So this mind, intelligence, and ego, does it carry away with the soul, this property?
Yes, definitely. Definitely it goes. That's why they are bhuta pretas, no? They don't have a physical body. All these ghost, bhutas, pretas, they are real. And scientifically, people have studied with the technology that you have vibrations there. They have certain frequencies of waves which detects these things. And there is a huge, if you go on internet, they track they track with the waves that where is the negative, and they call negative energy in Christianity and other, in Western mythologies or Western sciences. It is real. It is real, mind, intelligence, ego, and it is real. You can talk to me. I cannot see your mind, but you cannot see your own mind, but you have the mind. We have the intelligence. We have the ego, right? So it goes to the next body. How? That is the Krishna's technology. The transfer. So far, science doesn't know how the transfer happens. Otherwise, we can transfer to our own desire which body I want to go. Next body I want to go to in Trump's body. That someone is prime minister or president. But we cannot. The ghost is real. Even by science also, you can search on YouTube. There are a lot of studies. Um, there are people got haunted. Is real. There's somebody hijacks your body and your consciousness. Someone higher and makes you go through trouble. It is real. I won't say it is not unreal. Because just because I don't know how it works, I cannot say it's not real, right? Yes, you're saying something. Sorry, I'm losing your frequency of voice.
Voice getting that? My voice is getting it.
I can hear you. Yes.
I'm telling that this thing, people are
Again, lost. It's okay. Maybe go to. You can type in the chat if you like, or the connection is little
okay.
weird. Okay, Hetal Mataji, you have question?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
In verse 8.17,
Yes.
they have written that sometimes it doesn't come, the bhakti doesn't come naturally. So here they give mannat and all that. What is it?
Mannat?
They have written like deliberately because of some swarth they do the prayers. That is what they mean.
No, which sloka you're saying? 8.17.
17.
8.17.
10.17.
Okay, 10.17. Okay. Right.
Because materialistic cannot understand Krishna spiritually, they are advised to concentrate the mind by physical things.
Ah, yeah. Why? Yes. So that's not Mannat. That is like deities, you know, the Krishna's murti forms, physical forms. Or some people believe this world is God. Some people think, oh, everything what you believe it can be God. Some people think I am also God. You know, everybody is God. I am God. Some people think, oh, mountain is God. Some people think, oh, no, rain is God. Some people think sun is God. Different people in different beliefs have different conception of God. So the Krishna is all pervading and presents in different ways so that everybody can perceive in, especially our eyes cannot see Krishna's spiritual form because our eyes are material. So Krishna appears as a Murti form. And he'll explain. There are 5 ways he appears. And one of them is this deity form, like metal or stone or anything. It can come in, I can give you a clue, painting or even in the mind. It says you can remember in the mind, like your own mental form of, he has mental forms. So, because the mind is also material, mind, ego, intelligence is subtle material, and the earth, air, water, ether, fire is a gross material, which we see. So, in every material form,
Physical structure,
physical,
what we pray.
physical structure, and even mentally, you can create. Sometimes we thinking and we have some mental structure about ideas about things, right? Oh, this could be
Yeah.
like this. But there is a description. With the support of that description, we create things. Just like if you are a painter, and I describe you something, but with your mind you create that. Okay, you gave me description. Let me try to paint the way you describe.
Right.
So that's how it works.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Anybody else wants to say anything? Say anything. Okay. All right. So nothing else. Then we will end here. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, and wish you happy Janmashtami in advance. Next week we may not meet, but yesterday was Balaram's birthday, and I think today is in your place. Today is Balaram Purnima. So it's a Raksha Bandhan also. It's again Krishna's pastime with Draupadi, Raksha Bandhan. So yes, please go to local temple, go and watch movie during holiday if you have Janmashtami break. That day you can go for the movie. It's gonna be houseful for sure because a lot of people will go. Maybe already sold out. But yes, try to go to local temple, participate in festivities, try to do some service, something, anything, taking care of shoes or of people or just serving khichdi, halwa. Celebrate it, the Janmashtami. And we'll come back next week, next to next week. That is third week of August, I think. That's the week of 18th. We'll meet on 23rd. Yes. Oh, 23rd is the Radha Ashtami, I think, but it's Saturday. I'll be here. Sunday is the Radha Ashtami. Okay. All right. So thank you again, everyone. We'll say Vaishnava prayer and stop it here. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभस्य च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णव्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare Krishna.
everyone. See you next
Thank
to
you
next.
so much, Prabhuji. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And nice to meet all of you after so long.
Hare
And
Krishna.
finally,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, all devotees,
Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna,
Yeah.
everyone.